Hey there. My name is Jen Bulharski. I am a resident of Northville Township and a property owner and taxpayer in Salem Township, Washtenaw County. We put an offer to purchase the property across the street in mid-November, and we didn't close on that property until the end of March. A major reason that it took us over 4 months to purchase an uninhabitable house was because by crossing the street, we entered Washtenaw County. And we had to go through the county's time of sale program, which requires residential on-site well and septic systems be inspected by a county certified inspector before the home can be sold. Our inspector, unsurprisingly, found issues with both the well and septic systems. So we, along with the seller, we had some options. One, we could provide a detailed corrective action plan, which included dates and permits. Two, we could fix the issues and then get the systems re-inspected. Or three, we could create an escrow account that covered 1.5 times the cost of the repairs for those systems. We chose to fix the issues, and it was annoying to have to undergo that extra effort to remedy these systems before we could close on the property. And after learning more about the TOS program, it makes sense, right? The county had identified that nearly half the septic systems in the county have reached their service life expectancy, and studies were showing that drinking water quality and availability was decreasing within the county as well. So ultimately, this program was put in place to protect the health of the communities. What was more distressing to me about this process is knowing that I had to go through all of these steps to make sure that one house was safe. And that house needs so much other work that it's unlikely to even be lived in for at least the next year. Meanwhile, Arbor Hills landfill continues to be a significant source of PFAS contamination into Johnson's Creek, which feeds the Rouge River and impacts all of Southeast Michigan. Their response when we bring up the PFAS issue is that it was a result of a fire before they owned it, so therefore they can't be blamed for it. If I had to know what I was buying and have concrete, actionable, and funded plans before I could buy that property, then why are the same standards not being applied for a corporation that made an estimated $1.2 billion in the first quarter of this year alone? And what's perhaps most disheartening for me is listening to members of this board dismiss the inaction of GFL by saying things like, they're trying their best. 5.5 years of ownership with only continued contamination, multiple lawsuits, and even more environmental violations should not be anyone's standard for the best. So if GFL wants to expand, then I ask you to make them prove that they're operating a facility that is safe. And if they aren't, which the data shows they aren't, then at minimum, make them fix the issues before they get to move across the street just like I did. Thanks for the time.